Okay. Okay, can you see now? Hi, Steffi. Good afternoon. Connecting to audio. Hi, Steffi. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. We were saying about chalk, and this one is notcher, and it it cuts a narrow U shape on. 1 minute. Okay. And it cuts a narrow U shape on a paper pattern indicating seam allowance, center lines, ease, and dart intake. That is a notcher. And the other one is, and this is a scale, a 12-inch or a 24-inch scale is used. It is a long ruler in metal or plastic, okay, and it is used for measuring the straight lines. And the next one is measuring tape. Everyone knows all these things, right? And it is a metal tip, narrow, firmly woven double tape of cloth or plastic, usually 60-inch long, marked with both inches and centimeters. These are the sieving aids. And next one is grading scale. Uh, the picture is not here. It is a 2-inch. It is a plastic ruler of 2-inch by 18-inch with grid inches and fraction of inches. That is grading scale. And this is a fabric pencil, which is used to mark lines in muslin pattern or sloper. And this is the L square, a metal or plastic ruler with two arms at right angles of varying lengths, usually 12-inch in this side and 24-inch in other side. It is used to square off corners and establish perpendicular lines. You can see a perpendicular shape here as reference points and lines. And the other one is dress form. Have anyone seen dress form anywhere? It is a cotton. It is a standard duplication of human body, like upper part of a human body, and it is cotton padded, and it is covered with canvas, and it is set on a movable and adjustable stand, and it has compressible shoulders also. See. And most commonly this dress form is used to take measurements, develop patterns. 1 minute. And fit garment samples, and to alter garments also this dress form is used, and to establish style lines from the garment also. and and paper pattern that is also used, and it is a strong white paper available in variety of weights and widths. That is paper pattern. Paper pattern. And newsprint paper, that newspaper also we use for pattern making. Rough pattern making, we use newspaper. Thin and lightweighted paper used for rough drafts, that is newsprint paper. And this is thick brown paper, and actually we use this for pattern making. Strong brown, these are the strong brown papers used for finished patterns, and it may be also used for preliminary patterns drafting and development of the final pattern. Okay. And sloper, you can call it a sloper, master block, or basic pattern making. And this is the pattern of a garment. You can see back of a bodice, front of a bodice, back of a skirt, front of a skirt, and sleeve. These are the patterns. These are the basic pattern set. So A pattern or of a garment without style lines or seam elements developed from specific measurements of a given size or dress forms. And it is used as a tool from which other patterns may be developed. So, development of original styles and to develop various bodies like skirt, dress, pants, sleeves, designs, etc. These are the basic patterns. Okay, and this one is carbon paper. Everyone may be knowing what is carbon paper. I think you have brought carbon paper today, right? I told you to buy this cloth, carbon paper, embroidery wheel, and all. Everyone have brought it, right? Huh? Say yes or no. We have to start stand stitch, hand stitch today.
Ma'am, you told to bring the cloth but not the carbon paper.
Yeah, carbon paper. You brought embroidery wheel and all.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, it's okay, and that is fine. And okay, then carbon. You know what is carbon paper, right? All knows, right? What is carbon paper? It is a coated paper on one side with it is available in different colors, and it is used to transfer or transfer marking on the fabric or paper. That is the use of carbon paper. And transparent tape, a tape, cello tape, a clear plastic, narrow, continuous, with an adhesive surface on the side, available in roll. It is used to hold paper pieces and mentiers. And the next one is paper shear or scissors. We call scissors as shear, and it is a cutting instrument, sizes ranging from 8-inch to 12-inch, with two sharply pointed straight blades. It is used to cut paper patterns. These shears are used to cut paper pattern. All these are the sewing aids, and the other one is tailor's shears or tailor's scissors, a cutting instrument ranging in size from 12 to 16 inch with two wide blades. It is used to cut fabric and muslin. Okay, these shears, tailor's shears are used only for cutting fabrics and clothes. And magnet, I've shown you before. Magnet, a high carbon alloy steel that property of attracting iron and steel, can be of any shape. It is used to pick up pins and needles using magnet. And the next one is pin cushions. It is a small, firmly stuffed pillow made in a variety of shapes and sizes and colors also. It is used to hold pins, needles for easy accessibility and storage. All these are the sewing aids. Okay. So please tell me, Eka, someone please tell me what are the sewing aids? What I've shown you today? Magna.
uh, carbon paper,
Yeah.
transparent tape, uh, thick brown paper,
Okay.
then pin cushion,
Pin cushion.
and tailor's shear or scissors,
Okay.
transparent tape or sellotape, L square,
Okay.
fabric pencil,
Okay.
graded scale, pattern papers,
Pattern papers.
newspapers, then thick brown paper or slop or master or block
Okay.
making papers, then
Okay. So next we are going to discuss the common machine problems. I'll just read it, just hear it, okay? The common bobbin problems are it does not wind, sometimes it winds unevenly. The needle moves up and down during winding, and I will just read it, okay? And I'll give you notes on this. These are the just common problems which you have to know. And sometimes some common machine problem with fabrics also. Some fabrics layer feed unevenly, does not feed in straight line, and shows feed mark on the underside All these are the common problems in fabrics. And in machine, sometimes motor does not run, motor runs but hand wheel does not run. Sometimes motor runs, hand wheels run, but needle does not move. Motor, hand wheel, needle moves, but fabric does not feed. And machines run sluggishly. Machine runs noisily. Machine will not stitch in reverse. And problem with needles like unthreads, breaks, and problems with threads. Stitches are uneven length stitches which form uneven in uneven lengths and have loops between them. Then what? Thread, about the thread, needle, sometimes needle thread breaks, bobbin thread cannot be raised through the hole in the throat plate. All these are the common machine problems that I'll give you note on this, okay, then you can read it. And next you have to do an activity also, operating power machine. So those who have power machine with you, do one thing, you have to stitch parallel lines on a fabric. You have seen in the video, right? In the last video, I've shown the power machines, threading, stitching, and all. So, like that, you have to do carefully. You try stitching a parallel line for next class. Okay, try to stitch parallel line, corners. You have seen in the video, right? How to stitch corners by stopping the machine and by using hand wheel. Just stop the needle in the fabric and turn. Understood? If you have any doubt, just see. It is available in YouTube also. Just see, okay? And do stitching corners and stitching curved lines. Try to do that also. Now we are heading into the point hand stitches. Okay? We're going to study basic hand stitches. And see, this is back stitch. Can anyone see? Everyone see this? Back stitch. This is back stitch, and this is half back stitch, second one. And third one is prick stitch. There are three types of back stitch, that is even back stitch, half back stitch, and prick stitch. And it is used to secure hand stitching, repairing, and to sew lengths in that difficult to reach by machine. Okay, it is used for top stitching, hand picking, zippers, and under stitching. Do one thing. If you have, yeah, please take your embroidery wheel. No need to take embroidery wheel. Just take your cloth. Take a piece of cloth, two pieces of cloth. Sharon, Magna, do you have cloth with you? Just cut it into two pieces. Like what measurement? Cut it into 8 inch, 8 by 5. Yeah, cut it into that measure. Understood? Okay, Steffi, please cut a fabric on size 8 by 5. Just measure it with a scale and cut it. Two pieces, okay?
Ma'am, can you say the measurement once again?
Excuse me?
Can you say the measurement once again?
8 by 5 inches.
Oh,
Okay, cut it
okay.
into inches. finished cutting? Have you finished cutting? Meghna, Steffi, Malavika, Sana, Niti, Anna. Just cut two pieces. Eight by five. Malavika, have you finished cutting?
No, ma'am.
And Anna, Nidhi, finished cutting?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Those who have finished, just see what is backstitch. I'll show you the video.
Used by itself as a line
Backstitch.
stitch, and it
See,
can also be used as the base of many
different types
composite
of
stitches.
backstitches.
So I'm going to show you two methods of working the back stitch,
See
and I'm
how
going to be
backstitch
working
is
from
working.
left to right and then right to left. The first method is the stab method, where you stab the fabric, taking your needle all the way to the back and pulling through. Then you come up a stitch length away in your fabric and pull the needle all the way through. And then take your needle down to the end of the previous stitch and pull through. When you stab the stitch this way, you can work.
Understood? Now do one thing, needle the thread also and thread the needle. Take a color of embroidery thread, any color,